I'm Winston McCloven. I'm here live on location with Radio Free Winlove. We are at the Kootenay Yoga Festival. And I am here with Lena Tinnerman?
Zimmerman.
Timmerman.
Yeah.
Timmerman. Nice to meet you, Lena.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, thank you for coming. What can you tell me about what you have brought to the Kootenay Yoga Festival this year?
I brought an introduction to contact improvisation, and I will bring also tomorrow authentic movement, an exercise to bring people closer to their body and moving from a place of curiosity and awareness, and listening to their self and their environment and the people around them, and hopefully integrating that through dance in all parts of their life. Yeah.
What is your background in what led you to this place?
To the place of contact dance?
Contact dance, yeah.
I've been dancing pretty much all my life. Been dancing different things. I did also dance competition, so it was always more structured. And the form of improvisation is more recent. Like in the last 5 years, I was introduced when I was traveling the first time, and the contact dance with someone at a festival, didn't even know it's a thing. And having a conversation after with this person, it was like, oh, this is not something that we just make up. People actually dance in contact. And started going to jams and fell in love with it really quickly.
So what can you tell me about contact dance?
Contact dance is a form where you create with multiple people or with one person. You create a unity in movement. It's a form of nonverbal communication, and with any kind of communication you have to listen to create a good communication. And so it's expressing what you felt in your body, what you want to explore. It's an exploration of the other person, what you can do together, how you can move.
Yeah, like Jace and I were talking earlier about dance and how there's a certain amount of vulnerability involved in dancing, particularly if it's in front of other people. I know that I had to break through that fear of dancing in front of people. Eventually I broke through, and then it was like I didn't even see or hear anybody. But I'm thinking that when you're doing contact dance, it requires maybe it's a little bit more intimate than just dancing in front of people, because you're actually in contact with the other person. How is that? How is contact dance different from regular dancing, where you're just in your own body?
I think so. How I see it is that you can be also in contact when you're not in physical contact with someone. You can imagine that you're on a dance floor and you see a person or relating with your movement to a person that is across on the other side of the dance floor. And that because in there you're in contact with this person through the floor, through the space. So I think in shift to regular dancing, it's just a awareness shift of bringing your awareness from just yourself and inviting other people to join the space. Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I really like the curiosity part of it, that it's how you can move together with other people, and with another body you can really support each other, and you can create flying, and you can fly through space, roll over each other, and create. It just opens a lot of doors for new movement. Yeah.
Are there specific movements that people can use in the that they both know or are aware of? Are there some coordinated moves in contact dance? Is it all completely improv, or do you improv your way through some moves that you're both sort of aware of, like if you're taking somebody's body weight or somebody's going over top of you. I've done a little bit. I haven't done much. A little bit, like, I don't know, 5 years ago, I had some friends. I took a contact dance workshop, and but I wasn't quite sure if there were specific, things that you both needed to know in order to pull off a certain kind of dance.
There are definitely techniques that you can learn. Techniques how you can manage your own weight and bringing it to the other person, and how you can work with that, and how you can take weight from the other person. And with learning that and exploring that opens doors to lifting someone in a safe way or rolling about over someone. But it's more that you learn these techniques and learn about your own body and like how you can use it in a safe way, and that merges to learning how to lift someone. It's more like a feeling part. There was often in my dance journey, I learned, or I did a lot of lifts that I didn't plan or didn't like learn technically before. It was a evolution of my skills. And of trusting the other person, trusting myself, and then of course, there are technical parts of like how you fall together and how you rise up together. So but it's not as structured as, let's say, salsa,
Of
where
course.
you have like
Very
certain
specific.
steps and like you do this and then okay, when we make this turn now. So
What do you have for offer outside of the festival? Like in terms of contact dance, do you like host events and participate in events?
So we have a really good contact scene in Nelson. Actually, we dance 2 times a week. There is a jam that we do on Mondays, and then also I facilitate and teach these technical things on Fridays every week. And also I host blindfolded jams. That's more specific on the awareness part of things. Of like how can you see with your body instead of seeing with your eyes, and where can you be. And there's also an upcoming workshop festival day that I put on with a community member, Eric, and that will be on September 24th.
Awesome. Well, what was the one question I was gonna? Something popped into my head, but I think I lost it. Oh, where do you typically do the dance classes and the dance jams?
It is on Vernon Street.
Yeah.
At 601 Vernon Street. That's the Dance Fusion Studio. It's beneath the Salvation Army, and the festival will be at the Harps Hall.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if people want to connect with you, do you have a website or online socials that you post on if people want to find you?
Yeah. People can find us under Nelson Contact Improvisation, and they can also find me personally in Facebook, my name Lena Zimmerman. And reach out to me. And it would be really amazing to dance with more people and extend that. I see it as a really wonderful and mindful practice.
Yeah, well, we have a space, like our radio station space is in Winlove, so we actually have a big space that we throw events in, so maybe there could be some sort of future collaboration there somewhere.
That would be wonderful,
Have you folks come out to the valley and...
Yeah, that would be really good. I think like especially now in this age of time, we're missing, or some of us missing, just touch as well. And I mean with touch, not sexual touch, because contact dance is a really clear non-sexual space. And for a lot of people, I think this is a barrier when they see it, because they're associating us with sexuality and therefore connected with fear in that. And it's really important for me to create a safe space where people can explore and also have this connection, this intimacy that is not sexual. Yeah.
No,
to
I
ex-
understand. Yeah, it's
yeah.
really important, especially recently, in the past few years,
Yeah.
people are starved for just physical touch.
Yeah.
E-
Absolutely.
even just like sometimes, somebody comes in and gives me a hug, and I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
how much I needed that in that
Mhm.
particular moment. So,
Yeah. And it's scientifically proven that
mm-hmm,
it gives you dopamine, endorphin. There's so much, you're so relaxed, oxytocin. So
mm-hmm.
yeah, you come out and you treat yourself good doing that.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and talking to me.
Thank you so much for the time.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
All right, Winston McCloven, Radio Free Winlove. We are here at the Kootenay Yoga Festival, and we've been speaking with Lena Zimmerman. Thanks, Lena.
Thank you.